Hello, I'm Dawn Edge. I'm Professor of Mental Health and Inclusivity at the University of Manchester. The work that I do focuses on tackling health inequalities experienced by marginalised and underserved communities. Currently, I'm leading a team of researchers who are undertaking a large randomised controlled trial to test culturally adapted family intervention, or CAFI for short, for people of African and Caribbean heritage in the UK who've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and related psychoses and with their families. So I've been asked to share with you some thoughts about why kindness is important. I was thinking about this. I think kindness is often considered as kind of a warm, fuzzy concept, something that's practiced by well-meaning but maybe slightly naive people who are easily duped, abused and exploited. But as it turns out, kindness is actually really good for you. It's good not only for the recipients, but also for practitioners. Studies show that kindness is good for both mental health and physical health, releasing hormones like oxytocin, which we know is good for cardiovascular health, and also reducing anxiety, and serotonin, which is great for low mood and also is really great for boosting your sense of well-being, and endorphins, which have been described as being natural painkillers. And recently, I had the privilege of being on the receiving end of an act of kindness. So one of the service user collaborators on our research project contacted me to see how I was coping with lockdown, and also they were very conscious that I'd just come back to work after a significant period of absence due to ill health. And I was so touched and so moved by that it inspired me to pay that forward, to think about and to act on contacting other people who might be in a similar position. So as we go forward into this Mental Health Awareness Week, my challenge to you is to think about how you're going to be kind to someone else, but actually, how are you going to be kind to yourself? I know that as we are in this period of self-isolation, it can be really hard. We think we're working very hard. It can be quite difficult to think about how you can practice self-care and self-nurture. But that's my challenge to you this week, is to think about how you're going to not only look after your own mental health and well-being, but what acts of kindness can you do that will actually increase other people's sense of belonging and reduce their sense of isolation, factors that we know are very important for boosting mental health. Have a great week.